Hey y'all, good morning. It's Doggone John again. I wanted to have a little look around at this guy right here, my case trapper. Kind of a more in-depth view. I haven't really gone over too many of my knives in a lot of depth, so I just want to do a little bit of a walk around, look-see. First things first though, I wanted to thank everybody who's been commenting and being really supportive of me starting this out. I appreciate that immensely. Starting out as a content creator and trying to make it means a lot when you have some encouragement, for sure. So thank you everybody who has commented and been in touch with me. I appreciate that. This here though, this has become one of my favorite little knives. Maybe not little, actually it fits my hand pretty well, so it's got to be a little bit bigger. The trapper pattern just kind of fits me perfectly and my use daily. I love the blade shape quite a bit. It's got just a perfect amount of length to it that I can actually get a nice cut through larger food or whatever it might be. I mean, I'm not much of a hunter, but you could probably use this for skinning small game, I'm sure, hence the name trapper. But I've really come to love this one. The only thing I do have to complain a little bit about is it's not quite as slicey as I imagined it would be. I use the spade blade a lot, and maybe that's the wrong one, but it's not quite as thin as I'd like it to be for my cutting tasks, I guess. It's kind of has a thick back blade there. I don't know if you can quite see it or not, but other than that, I really don't have a whole lot of complaints about it. It's just a beautiful little piece. It's pretty snappy. I don't know if you can hear that, but I think it's got a decent amount of snap. I have some GECs, and they got a little bit more to them, but for just a pretty standard trapper knife, it measures up, I think, personally. And as far as fit and finish goes, I really can't say a word about that either. It's just nice and tight, beautiful all around the back spacer. I mean, it came really, really clean too. I mean, I've kind of tarnished up the bolsters a little bit because I've been carrying it, but that's what this is for too. This is my second leather sheath that I made. Came out okay. I'm not like super pleased with it, but it's pretty I don't know, it's all right. I've got some work to do. It takes some time to really master this kind of stuff, and I'll get there with time, I guess. The only thing I got going on here that kind of disappointed me was that there I got a little bit close to the edge when I was using the fork there or the rake, I guess it is, to make my holes, and it ended up breaking through. I smoothed it out a little bit, but it's nothing perfect, but it's mine. That's the point, is everything is personal to you, and this is all mine. Tried to replicate the jig bone on this one a lot, and obviously this is for this trapper, so I got the XX on there for case, and tried to do some jig bone pattern here, and then it didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to, so I ended up just making it like a full band's width across. But yeah, not bad, I guess. It's pretty cool. I have to work on my craft, but I'm gonna get a sip of coffee real quick. It is early. All right. Yeah, so one other variant though that I have been pretty interested in is called the hobo trapper, I believe. It's on I've seen it on the electronic swap meet that we're all a slave to in the knife world, I mean. So there was one there though, and it comes with this blade here, your standard trapper blade, and then the other side is a fork. So I'm guessing the whole thing is that if you were traveling by train back in the day and you were trying to eat your meal and stuff like that, you could have your fork on this side and your knife on this side. And the kicker is that they split down the middle, so they split off into two different pieces, and then you could have your fork and your knife and eat whatever you're eating. So that's one variant that I've been after for a little while. I haven't been able to really seal the deal on one yet, but I think they're really cool because you're able to you know, for me at least, it's something cool I can take with me, like backpacking. I do a lot of backpacking out this way in Wyoming, and it'd be nice to kind of have like an all-in-one tool pretty much to do that. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not going to make this a super lengthy one, but I just wanted to kind of take a walk around this and, you know, show and tell a little bit. It's a beautiful little piece in my opinion. I love the brass and the blue, even the stainless kind of contrast. All of it just together like works really well. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing, isn't it? Just kind of give you a nice look around one more time. This one don't have any teeners on there yet. I don't use this blade a ton, and it is a fairly new blade for me in general. So I haven't had it like through its paces quite yet. This one here though, I do use this one a fair amount. It's got a little bit of teeners on there, nothing crazy. I will say one thing that did bother me a little bit when I did get this knife though was, I don't know if you can see it or not, probably not. There's a chip about halfway up this blade right there, and I just need to sharpen it out. I've stropped it a couple times, tried to get it back to normal. I think there it is. It's really hard to tell. Sorry, the lighting in here ain't the best, but there's a spot right in there that I'm not crazy about, obviously. And I don't know whether it's actually from smacking the back spring or where it actually came from, but it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant to say the least. But I'll get it cleaned out and stuff, and we'll go from there, right? It was good hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna get back to work. Hope you all have a good day, good morning, and we will see you next time back on the channel. Thanks. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Doggone out.